Hi, welcome to the stock market analysis. Today we're going to look at Pure Storage Incorporation. We're going to look at the trend of the stock and support and resistance and see what we can learn and discover where it's likely to go. So without further ado, let's take a look at the daily chart of Pure Storage. Well, as you can see, the stock has moved up by quite a lot from around 31 to 57.9. So actually a very big gain in a short period of time, and currently it's just correcting down here. Okay, nothing to worry nothing to worry so much, because correction is all part of the game, as long as it's making higher highs and higher lows at this moment. Now, the stock actually broke out of a consolidation here, and you can actually see the stock making a bullish cross where the 20 MA cross above the 50 MA, and this breakout happened when the stock was above the rising 200 MA, which hints of a lot of gains. Whenever a stock is breaking out from a consolidation above a rising 200 MA, chances are that the stock is likely to move up very high in the future. So we have the breakout here. We can actually buy the breakout here, put a stop loss below the consolidation and ride it higher. Okay, and if you didn't have the chance to go in here, you can actually buy the stock around here, because if you take a look at the structure of the stock, you see this was a support area. Okay, because this is a former highs, this is an area of support. When the stock breaks above the old highs, the old highs become an area of support. Now, support is an area, not the definite price like the highs of here or 35,850, but it's an area. And when the stock went up and corrected, you can actually buy the stock here as it breaks a downtrend line at a support area. And if you're bought here, you can put a stop loss here at the 50 MA, which can act as a support, and boom, it went higher. Now, when we look at this stock chart, we have to look at it from a big picture point of view. So it's always good to go to the weekly chart, and as you can see, the weekly chart, the stock formed some kind of double bottom here, and at the 200 weekly 200 moving average, and this is a bicep up as well. 200 MA in the weekly can be a support. You can actually buy the stock, put a stop loss, ride it higher, and you can see that it corrected here. Although it corrected, it found support at the previous high. Now remember, I mentioned previous high once overcome becomes a new support area. Okay, this was a resistance area in the past, okay, where the stock failed to move higher. It went up here, failed to move higher, but here the stock went up. Although it corrected, it continued to find support at this previous high area, and you can see it just it doesn't go below this area, and then it goes back up. Now, when you look at the weekly chart, you can see the reason why the stock moved up so fast, so high in a short period of time. Let me just remove the drawings. Okay, now this is a support area. The stock corrected from a weekly bottoming tail, and this is a trade setup. You can actually buy the stock when it trades above the bottoming tail, put a stop loss here, and it shoots higher. And here we have a reverse of the bottoming tail, which is the topping tail here. Topping tail signals correction, or a sell off. When the stock trades below the topping tail, right, there's a correction. Topping tail are bearish reversal candlesticks pattern, but since we are in an uptrend in the weekly chart, okay, we can consider this just a correction, not a deeper sell off where the stock will crash and go down to 22 or 20. Okay, well, what Japanese candlestick happens, you must always remember to context is very important. If let's say a topping tail appears in a heavy resistant area, it has more emphasis, it has more prediction power of a crash coming. But if a topping tail appears in the uptrend, it's most likely what it signals that yes, there may be a sell-off in the weeks to come, but generally it's a correction within an uptrend. So you have to take that into consideration as well when you do your analysis. Now at this moment, the stock is still above the weekly 20 MA, and here is the nearest support that you want to look at. And what we can usually do is to take the height of this really bullish candle, okay, really bullish candle, and you want to see the stock, no matter what it does, is it corrects or sell off, you want to see it trade above the top half of the candle. So if let's say it corrects even more, but then it finds support in the middle of the candle, then most likely it will just the sell-off will just slow down and you will just reverse and go back up. So watch this top half of the candle, this bullish candle, carefully. Okay, now let me just go back to the daily chart. Now I want you to notice here, when there's a bullish cross and then before the breakout, there is a very heavy volume here, about it's 49 million shares traded, and then it went up higher. Now what does this tell us? This tells us that there were people who were buying this stock heavily, and which is why maybe institutional investors or big funds, right, they know what's likely to come and is heavily invested, and therefore after they bought it, just within a week or two, it just went up like that. So this is a signal of buying interest, heavy volume. Okay, now let's switch to the monthly chart. Okay, monthly chart, you can see that this stock has been making higher highs and higher lows, and definitely this is a new all-time high here. So some correction, it's all right. Okay, and you can see there is lots of support here. Yes, this support here, which is why it corrected and then went up. But if we take a measured move target from here to here, okay, from the lows here to here, and we can actually find a target by projecting it from the swing. So this is the swing low. Project it has more than met the target. Okay, currently it's just after the topping tail kind of pattern, it's just exactly at the target right now, about 49.96, which doesn't worry me at this moment, because this, if you look at it, it's making higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher lows, higher highs, higher low, and maybe more correction, and then it's going up. So for those who are holding it long term, there's no need for you to worry at this moment. Okay, now a lot of interesting things you can see by looking at monthly charts. You can see how it sold off, but when it broke above this downtrend line, things started to change. You have monthly bottoming tails. Actually, this could be buying opportunities where you buy above the bottoming tail, put a stop loss, ride it higher. So even in monthly charts, there are tradable patterns. Now let's go back to the daily chart, and well, let me just show you the short-term trend. Okay, the hourly chart right now, what does it tell you? Now this could be a reverse cup and handle. If you can see it, let me just show you. Okay, this is the handle. This says bearish cross in the hourly chart. So picture this reverse cup and handle. Now a cup and handle is a bullish reversal. So a reverse bullish cup and handle is just the opposite of bullish cup with handle. So this is the cup, this is the handle, and you know, when it broke down, okay, there was a sharp sell off here, and the target can take the height of the sorry about that. Okay, the height, and then project it downwards from the breakout to get the target of around here, okay, which is where it will most likely meet the 200 MA. This is a possible target because you can see here the stock is actually consolidating sideways, And if it continues to break down from this consolidation, most likely you will sell off to around here. Okay, so you have to be careful at this moment with regards to this stock, because it's below the 60-minute 20 MA, 60-minute 50 MA. It's not conducive for short-term longs. Where it's conducive is when it is above the 20 MA, above the 50 MA, where there's a bullish cross here, okay, and a break of a downtrend line, which I think I show you in the daily chart, okay, and it went up. Now it's below the 50 MA. You don't want to be touching the stock, okay, from a long side in the short term point of view. So you have to be careful about it, okay, and yeah, that's you have to wait for, this is a daily chart, you have to wait for a slowing down of bearish momentum and see whether we can pick up the stocks cheaper or not. So I hope this analysis has been helpful to you. If you find it helpful, you learn something, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more analysis like this, and I'll see you in the next one.